So what's up everybody, welcome back to another vlog. So right now I wanted to try to capture this on camera and see if I can make this deal happen. This is not a new lead, this is going to be a completely cold call. I just assigned the property like not too far from here, and I noticed on the GIS that there was another vacant lot right nearby. But the owners of the vacant lot were deceased, and then the heir that was on there, listed on there, was also deceased. So I am gonna actually cold call one of the sons that is an heir to this property and see if we could possibly pick this up under contract. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna make this happen or not. I'm hoping that if I am recording past this part and you guys are seeing it, I actually made this deal work or actually talked to somebody. So let me grab my phone here. I just skip traced them. I'm using IEI Core, looking for some phone numbers here. They usually have really good phone numbers, but you know, of course, cost is higher than usual. So let me give him a call real quick. I think this is the first number that they have listed, so this is more than likely going to be his phone number. And then I got a few backups in case. Hello, Scott?
Yes.
Hey Scott, how you doing, boss? Sorry to bother you, man. My name is Dan. I'm calling about a property that might be a part of your family's at a... Yeah, I think it belonged to your grandfather, and then it passed on to your father, and then he passed, and it is basically passed on to you and your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Hey, but the reason I was calling, I was just wondering if you guys had any interest in selling that property.
I got to talk to my uncle because I don't know what they ended up doing with it and everything. You know what I mean, exactly. Yeah. I thought they got rid of it, to be honest with you. But you know, family talks, you know what I mean? Yeah,
they did not get rid of it, and that I can prove that to you if you like. But yeah, let me know what your uncle says. I mean, it would have to be divided up by all the heirs, including your...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, if...
My dad had another property that was just his, and he left us, and it's like that right now I live in.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to my uncles and my brothers, and definitely, for sure, try to figure something about it, because if they're not going to do nothing with it, I mean, I would have done whenever they at least started cleaning it up. You know, it would need the grass cut and everything.
Yeah, right now it has a few liens against it from the city for the high grass, and it's going to go into tax foreclosure soon because nobody's paid the taxes on it since 2009.
In 2009, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll talk to my uncle. What's your name again?
My name is Dan.
Dan, I'll save your number. I'll give you a call around lunchtime tomorrow. If I with you.
Yeah, that works. And just to let you know, we would pay $9,000 for the lot. So I mean, of course, that $9,000 would cover whatever taxes or anything that you guys might owe, and whatever's left over, y'all can have.
Yeah, I'll talk to my uncle and them and see what they say.
All right, sounds good, man.
You'll lose it. Well, I appreciate you calling.
Yeah, not a problem, boss. Appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. So there we go. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually. Again, another one where the family had told him, we got rid of that lot, so forget about it. Well, guess what? I just resurrected that deal from the dead, literally. In this situation, there's a lot of heirs involved. I think just the father alone, he was the heir, or one of the heirs. He had about 5 or 6 kids. I'll tell you exactly how many right now. So he's survived by his son, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has survived by 6 children. So that $9,000 that I offered him, I know that this isn't really going to have too big of issues. There was no house on it previously. There's no demolition liens against it. But it looks like, you know, there's probably just going to be an issue of dividing it between the heirs. Now, if his uncles tell him, go fly a kite, and you know, he doesn't want to do anything with it, we have different options for that now. I'll buy his interest in it, force them to sell the property, and I'll take full control over it. So I'm gonna pause this here real quick, and I'm gonna try to get a phone number to another lot. I really want to try to make something happen on video to see if maybe I can capture a deal in place. Now that guy, I am gonna call him back tomorrow, try to, you know, make this deal work, because I know that I have somebody that'll pay me $30,000 for that lot right now, no questions asked, especially if it's in a good area. All right, so we are back again, and I got another guy here, or we've been trying to reach him since, tell you when, created July of this year, and we were not able to reach him because it seems like we got the wrong phone number for him. So I'm gonna call him right now. I just re-skipped him, see if we can possibly get a hold of somebody. All right, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm looking for the owner of a property over on May Street. It's a vacant lot. I was just wondering if y'all had any interest in selling that property. If you could, give me a call back. My telephone number is 980. All right, so they did not pick up. This is clearly their house phone number, so I'm going to keep this in the system. That way, whenever we do reach back out to them, we got the right number. Sometimes it takes a couple times to actually, let me see, owner, home, to get certain people. Now what I'm doing is something called basically skip tracing for dollars. I do this every once in a while. So like I'll look in certain areas and specifically target certain lots that I'm looking for or that I like, and it fits the criteria. Now this does take longer, obviously, because you're going lot by lot, street by street, trying to find different properties to, you know, try to pick up under contract. But this does yield pretty well. I've done it a few times. I did it one time and I made $75,000. I know that now I have a couple of people looking for stuff, especially this guy. He's paying like $30,000 per lot, which is fantastic for me at least. And you know, we can make deals like this happen to where we can continue the momentum. Plus, you know, we can close more deals. And I'm just gonna keep looking through here. I'm gonna see if I get anybody else. If not, I'll probably have to end this soon because it is 5:38, so I want to eat dinner soon. So let me see if I can find somebody else that we can call and take it from there. All right, so I found another guy here. I don't have him, well, I have him in my system. We've been trying to contact him since July as well. So I'm gonna do a live cold call here and see if I can get him on the line. He doesn't really have any updated phone numbers, and he's 80 years old. So I'm gonna try to find this dude and just shoot a call out there. Total shot in the dark.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Mr. Campbell, my name is Dan. I don't mean to bother you, but I'm calling about a property I believe you might own over on Beach Street. When you have a chance, I was just wondering if you had any interest in selling that property. If you can, give me a call. My telephone number is... Hello, yes. Mr. Campbell?
Yes.
How you doing today, Mr. Campbell?
All right.
Good. I was just calling to see if you had any interest in selling that property on Beach Street.
Yes, I'm interested in selling, but are you with an agent?
No, sir. I'm an investor. I'm buying a couple of properties in the area. So I was just reaching out to any landowners.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. I gotta take some information. Can you hold on a minute?
Sure, that's not a problem.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, my name is Dan. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
What else would you need from me?
Well, I can get the phone number off the phone. Tell me this. Where are you located at, Dan?
I'm here in North Carolina.
Okay. And have you looked at the lots or anything? See, there's not one lot there. It's actually, it used to be 4, and I got the city to combine 1, and it should have been all combined as one big lot, because it goes way back and it goes on down. It sort of goes down. But anyway, I'm interested in selling if you want to look at it and tell me, you know, what you think or whatever.
Well, I like them. That's definitely why I called you. I was wondering, well, what would you take for them?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to look at my taxes and go from there, Dan. Because what it is, I've got, you wouldn't believe, since this COVID started and all these door knockers and green door and open door and all that on TV. I bet I've got a satchel here. I bet I've got 1,000 pieces of paper on the house right here where I live on Garrison behind the library in Gastonia, and those lots and another house and other lots. I mean, and one guy called me today from Kings Mountain, and he said, I said, who are you with? He said, home buyers. But I've got just oodles of mail, postcards. You've probably seen them yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I get them all the time from my houses. Well, I'll tell you this, for all those properties right there, I'd be willing to offer you $40,000 for them.
The 4 of them.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would definitely be willing to pay 40 for them. I know that they still would need a little bit of site work, but it's pretty manageable. I mean, the elevation changes are not too bad.
Put basements on them, but and people don't understand that today. Some people, like my cousin now, she's got a basement. She won't even let her husband put a screwdriver downstairs. She said my mother had a basement and it was so full that it took us from March until June to get rid of everything. But now we've always had, our old house, we had what we call a cellar. Are you calling me from home or your business or what, Dan?
I'm calling you from my cell phone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, do you have a lawyer? I have to get a lawyer or what?
No, I have an attorney that I use. I make it super easy. She's out of Kannapolis. Either I can just have a notary directly come to you after we just sign an agreement. They'll do the title search. Once everything comes back clean, we can go ahead and move forward. And either you can get a bank wire to your bank account or pick up a check. Your choice.
Yeah. Well, see, you talk sensible. All these other people I talk to, because I had one guy offered me, what was it, $45,000, and I got Brian in special upstairs in the library to check them out for me. I don't know what you call him. That's a section. I can't think of what it is up there at the computers. And he went on there, and he said, I don't know if you. It was a guy and his partner, and he said, I don't know if them are yahoos or what, but he said, I'm looking at that building. He said, where their office is at, half of that building's empty. He said, you might sign papers and end up with them taking that property away from you. Not this property, the other property.
Oh, okay.
And see, there's something on TV tonight on Channel 4, Channel 9, where somebody got taken. It's going to be on at 11 o'clock. I'm going to watch it.
Oh, what channel? I'd like to see it as well.
It's 11 o'clock. It's either 2, 4, or 6. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. When could I meet up with you to just go ahead and sign the purchase agreement, and I can just send that over to the attorney? I'll give you all the attorney's information. And like I said, you can either go to her in Kannapolis, or I can have a notary come out to you. Make it really smooth and simple. I don't like to complicate these transactions.
Yeah. Well, are you with a group or a company or what? Tell me.
Well, I'm just a small company and just trying to keep my guys busy, especially now with everything as crazy as it is. Just trying to keep them building houses.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Well, what's the name of your business? You said you have a small company. What is that?
It's P.
And tell me this: do you don't deal with no attorneys right there in Belmont?
No, I don't have an attorney in Belmont, only because the attorneys that we've been using them for a long time, and she gives us a great rate. So we close at least 5 to 10 every couple of months. So since we keep her busy, she gives us a good discount.
Well, the reason I said that, when I moved back here, my dad always used an attorney right there in downtown Belmont. Lord, you go in the building, it's one of them old-timey. You have to take your hand and pull the gate back, elevators to go upstairs to his office.
Oh, that's so cool. I would love to see that.
Well, that's right down there in Belmont. When you're going in town, it's on the left side, yeah.
But it'll be a legitimate contract between me and you. I'll send it over to the attorney's office with the earnest money, and you can ask them any questions you like. I've closed many properties with them.
Yep. Well, at least I know I'm talking to a real person. Because I'll tell you, I just can't get taken no more.
I know there's a lot of yahoos out there that to be honest, if they put as much effort as they did trying to defraud people, they'd be a great legitimate businessman, but clearly they're just too lazy, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's like that one called today. He said, Mr. Campbell, I'm interested in buying your house. I said, where do you think I'm going to move? I said, I'm going to sell you my house, and then I can't even afford it. Even if I sell this to buy it, it'd be twice as much.
I know.
And I told him about other property, and then I said, who are you with? And then he finally said, home buyers. And I see them signs all the time on telephone poles.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah. I'm not going to have to sleep on this, but what about if I call you tomorrow about it?
Okay, that's fine. About what time? About what time?
Anytime, or tell me your number, and I won't have to look on this phone.
Sure. It's 980.
Okay. And you want me to go in yonder and ask somebody about that show tonight, or you'll try to find it?
I'll try to find that. I'll Google it real quick, see if I can find it. So these were 2 properties that I did not pull a list. I didn't have them picked out. I literally went through a bunch of properties here to see if I had them in my system. Like this guy right here, the last guy that I talked to, he was in my system, but we never got in contact with him. This just goes to show you, when you spend a little bit more time, instead of like attacking so many lists at once, you can make deals happen by just kind of like going through the GIS, finding some type of reason why they would sell. Like this guy, he's owned this property for like 30 years. So I offered him 45. I offered him 40,000. 40,000. He said, yeah, you know what? I'll talk to you about it, and I'll call him tomorrow and get it under contract. Here's the kicker at all of this. So with both of those deals, I know this one, we could pick it up for 40. I could sell it for about 150,000. Then on top of that, the other deal, I know I could sell it for about 30. See, this is why you spend a little bit more time on the deals, a little bit more time refining stuff instead of just hitting lists. Go in there and cherry pick properties, skip tracing them and call them. I wasted about $5 skip tracing all these people. So $5, no list, just time, and I can make probably 100 grand. Now, of course, don't count your chickens before they hatch. I don't even know if I can make these deals work or happen. So let's follow up with them in the next couple of days and see what we can accomplish. So I appreciate you guys watching this. This was a fun episode. I think that, it's pretty cool how I was able to rip those 2 out of nowhere. It is about 6:16, so I was on the phone for about an hour talking to both of these guys. I only talked to 2 people, and this was only for vacant land. And you heard that guy. He said that a bunch of wholesalers and people have called him about his land, his house, everything. He has more land on top of this, so I know that if we make this deal work, he'll have other lots that he'll sell to us, and he'll be happy to sell to us because we're going to make it super easy. So again, appreciate you guys watching. Drop some comments down below. Ask some questions, anything that you want to know about what I'm doing or what I do or how to talk to some of these people. And I'm going to catch you guys on another vlog. Have a good one.